We are back with another Short Shifts episode. 10 minutes on the clock. My name is Topher. I am the driver of this magic carpet ride. Along on the side of me, but not really on the side of me. He's across the screen from me. It's a one Jeffrey J. Hulavecchio. 10 minutes are on the clock. He has no idea what the topic is, but we're going to talk about it in just a few seconds. Vex, you ready to go?
I am. Let's do this.
We're going to talk the top 3 movies, hockey movies of all time. The top 3 hockey movies of all time. So if I were to ask you, give me your favorite hockey movies and why, what would they be?
Number 1, no brainer. Mighty Ducks. The original.
Which one?
The original. When District 5 turns into the Ducks, quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth, quack, quack, quack. These are kids going out there strapping old issues of the National Enquirer through their shins. Gordon Bombay, that's a moving speech when Fulton comes in and lifts the stick. Shing! And it makes a sword releasing sound. He lifts the stick out of the ice sculpture that is in the hockey store. They line up wearing colorful Jofa helmets and full gear and hit each other like football players. That scene, that was my child. I was like, that is my dream. I want to play for the Ducks. All right. So number 1 movie for me is Mighty Ducks.
Give me your 2 favorite movie lines from the Mighty Ducks.
Ooh, 2 favorite movie lines. Cake Eater. I mean, that's just an awesome one. You can't go wrong with that. I always say all the time because I'm joking, but I'm not. But it's not worth winning if you can't win.
I knew you were gonna say that. I love
that. It's a great. What's your favorite line? Oh, you know what? Actually, my favorite line is. This is actually my favorite line. What does he say? Yeah, our old coach. Gordon Bombay comes on the ice and he goes, all right, get over here. I hate hockey and I don't like kids. That's the funniest line. I would say that coming to the locker room all the time. Like, it's so stupid. It's ridiculous.
Oh God, that is good.
Yeah.
That is good. I am a little bit more privy to D2, to be honest with you.
I mean, great movie.
Hey, Goldberg, I bet you if that was a cheeseburger, you'd stop it.
But the scene where they go and play in the streets, like Team USA is just going to go play a roller hockey game against a bunch of just random roller hockey players on a tennis court.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. This is very unbelievable now.
Yeah. The knuckle puck.
Russ
Tyler and the knuckle puck.
I mean, I still love D2.
Do you know the line that I'd probably say the most from D2 is eating ice cream with the enemy, huh, Coach? I always said, like, for years after that, I probably still do say it whenever I see like something that's like, oh, you're a traitor.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, eating ice cream with the enemy. Hey, Coach.
That's awesome. I love that.
This is a distraction.
So
this is a fire in a barrel. This is a distraction. Okay, we got to stop. We can go all day. All right. Number 1 is Mighty Ducks. Number
1 is Mighty Ducks. Number 2. Can we count Don Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em?
No,
like at real movies. Okay,
that would be number 1 for any hockey player, ever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Real movies. There was a movie called Net Worth that I really liked. I don't know. Yeah, random, probably Canadian hockey movie. I don't know. I remember really liking that one. My parents got it for me or something. A tournament. I don't even know, bro. And then Youngblood. Yeah, I think Youngblood's better than Slapshot. Come at me. I don't care. I have my own opinions. I'm not afraid to stand on them. And I think Youngblood is better than Slapshot. Sorry, guys.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Interesting.
Yeah. Slapshot's great, but I would have it way down the list. Like, I'd have D2. I'd even have D3 above Slapshot. And I know that that's ridiculous and people are going to come at me. I'll tell you right now, I deserve to become added. Because that is ridiculous to put D2 and D3 above Slapshot. But guys, that's my list.
You can call me Coach.
You can call me Coach
or Coach O'Ryan. Love it.
Julie Cat Gaffney, coughing up a hairball. All right, what's yours? What do you got?
Okay, so Slapshot's number one. I can't like that.
Yeah.
That's just
All right.
and they had it. I think it was on Netflix. They had it on Netflix a little bit ago, and I saw it on there, and I was like, "What?" And I rewatched it. And I hadn't watched it in forever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"This is the best thing ever.
It's
It is
so
the
good.
best thing ever. It really is. It's hilarious." I would probably go Slapshot number one. Number two, I would go Youngblood. I love Youngblood. That is such an unbelievable movie. And like, you got Rob Lowe, you got Patrick Swayze, you got Miss McGill, you
Keanu
know,
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, the French goalie who can't
Yeah.
speak English. That guy, he's an animal. and like saying it in that way,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
such a bad French accent.
So good.
And so Youngblood's unreal, man.
All right. Classics.
Yes. And then on Miracle.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't even think about Miracle.
Miracle, man. Miracle. And it's always funny when you bring up Miracle in front of Canadian guys that you play with because they're like, "Oh, you won one hockey game and you got to make a movie out of it." Okay, way to go. Like, we're not
There's
going to
more
do
than
that
a
up
game.
here. We're used to winning. And so, yeah, man, like really I love that movie. I thought it was really, really well done.
That is a good movie. It gives me anxiety though.
Why?
The bag skating, like that just
Oh,
brings me back, and I'm like, oh, I don't miss that. Just
no.
so much bag skating.
The legs feed the wolf, Vex.
Oh man, but just so much bag skating. It's just like I think about all the time I spent bag skating. I could have been doing things like working on skills and bag skating like in a different way, in a way that like is making you better.
Yeah.
Battling and working on your hands right out of a battle and trying to bury and but you're battling so hard that's just as hard as bag skating, but you're actually getting better.
Yeah.
That's what I think about, just wasted time and energy. Like I'm
You know,
trying to be efficient.
yeah, the cool thing that I liked about Miracle 2 is that like it was like legit looked like hockey. And like we make fun of the Mighty Ducks because like the hockey is so bad,
Yeah.
where that
Yeah.
is also amazing as well. But like the hockey in the movie, like they legit hired actors or cast actors that were like hockey players. And I think one of the guys was actually the son of one of the Olympic players too. And from
Yeah.
what I know, I like a lot of the storylines and a lot of the things, even the little intricacies of some of the things that happened in that movie, like it's very close to what happened. And they tell
Yeah.
some cool, under the radar stories in that movie of different things. Like obviously the big ones is like Minnesota versus BU and Herb Brooks making everybody hate each other or hate him. So they loved each other. And there were some big overarching things, but like there were also some really cool little moments too. I actually know Jack O'Callahan a little bit. He's an unbelievable dude. And just to watch his character in the movie, just absolute beauty. Absolute beauty.
That's
And
cool.
so yeah, I really like that movie.
That's cool. What would be your 4?
I mean Mighty Ducks.
Okay.
D2. I would go D2. I'm trying to think of like other hockey movies.
I'm like totally blanking. I know there are
I
other
am
ones.
too.
Like I know there are other ones, but
you know what actually it was like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. It's not a hockey
oh
movie,
my god.
but there's
Ew.
a scene in there.
Not face off. Oh my god, it's gonna piss me off, dude. That was one of my favorite movies because he goes in the net in the NHL game as a goalie for the Penguins.
Yes, and there's a bomb in the building, and he actually ends up making like this huge save.
Huge save, stacks of pads, I think.
Yeah, so you know exactly.
Stacks of pads and windmills. Yeah.
Also, how about that? This is not a movie; it's a TV show. But
Sudden Death.
Sudden Death. There you go. Yes.
Get off me.
Do you remember in The Office when they do that when Michael's on the ice and everybody's like public skating, but he's like has all of his hockey gear on and
so
he like
good.
checks Toby and stuff.
So good.
That was good. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Last question I have for you. Your favorite character in all these movies?
Oh man.
If you had to pick one.
I mean, probably Rob Lowe and Youngblood.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to. Have to. Because Charlie's kind of a kind of a wimp. The
Yeah.
the main character, and like he's great, but he's also kind of a wimp. So wouldn't want to be him. Gordo Bombay. He's just like he's got a mullet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be Gordo. I don't know.
All right,
Who
Rob Lowe
who
and
you going?
Youngblood. I'm
Who
gonna
you
go
going?
Swayze and Youngblood. He's got some swag, man.
He's got some swag.
He's
Tough
got some
guy.
swag. It's Swayze. So
Tough guy, but
all
I think
right.
his career's over at the end of the movie, and I think Youngblood keeps going.
Yes, he does. All right, man. Time's up.
Share
Love
show.
this one. Share the show.